Hi everyone, welcome to this video. If you've been following my page, you may have noticed that I've been MIA for almost a few days now. And so in this video, I want to share a little bit about where I've been, what is changing here within me on this channel, and some things that I'm looking forward to in the future. So thanks for tuning in. I'm really glad to have this moment to connect with you guys. I don't know if you're having this experience, but I know that for me in my life, I'm going through some really, really big changes right now. And I'm doing my best to stay open to them. And in fact, this morning I was in the shower and I don't know, raise your hand. Do you get oh, hi, Deborah. Hi, love. Do you ever get like really great ideas in the shower? Like the shower can be like a meditation chamber. Hey, Betsy. Hi, Wanda. I miss you guys too. Hi, loves. So this morning I was reflecting on, there have been a lot of times in human history where there have been like really big challenges, like something changes, either maybe a technological advance that renders like old technologies and people's jobs like obsolete, right? Or wars and violence that cause destruction and devastation and just kind of like the mechanisms of change. Hi everyone. Hi guys. And so I know that times of great change come with great opportunity to grow. Think about the gold rush in California. The people who benefited the most were the people who set up shop and started selling pickaxes. I mean, aside from the guy that hit gold, really asking how can I work with this change? How can I grow through this? Where's the opportunity here? I think it's something really important that we decide. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, babe. Hey, Gina. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Lucy. Happy full moon. Oh, hi, Gladys. I feel like it's Gladys though, right? Hello. Salam alaikum. Hey, Leah from the Bay Area. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this video. So I don't know about you, but I am deciding to be empowered through the changing tides that we are in. There's a lot of movement and we could sink or we can swim. So first question to you as we wait for other friends to get on this video is, how are you responding to these changes? Are you pushing against them or are you staying open to the opportunity? Hi everybody, good morning or good evening. Oh, Leanna, moon water tonight. Don't forget to gather your crystals. So we've been going through such a big cleansing process over the past couple months here in this house. And I even said to Tulsi the other day, babe, I think we need to do, we need to clean our crystals. We need to clean everything, every layer of the house, every layer of our bodies, our minds are going through a big cleaning right now. And so, we're absolutely going to be putting our crystals out tonight. And I think we're actually probably going to do something special because this full moon marks our 5-month anniversary since my new partner and I have embarked on the journey of sacred union, togetherness, and it's going really well. It's been an amazing 5 months and I'm very happy to celebrate. There are a lot of moving parts and pieces. I don't know if you saw. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I thought I heard something.
Oh, you thought I heard something about a little celebration? A little 5 months. 5 months. 5 months.
Yeah.
You just sitting under the full moon. Maybe we
Tonight, on the 13th.
Yes, the 13th. So that feels really exciting. 5 months. It feels like it's been 3 weeks and 7 lifetimes.
Maybe 7 lifetimes.
Love you.
Love you.
Two.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone. Oh, yeah. I have nice eyes, or he has nice eyes. You got pretty nice eyes.
You're pretty pretty.
You're pretty pretty.
You're pretty pretty.
You're pretty. Hey, everybody. Oh, goodness. Sorry. So, lots of big things are changing right now. Oh, you're right, Chrisanne. Oh, Chrisanne has a really good point. We shouldn't put our crystals under this full moon because it's an eclipse. And that's a different energy. In fact, one thing I learned that in the traditional Mayan culture and cosmology here, they have such a connection to nature and the energies of life that pregnant women or even women in, I think even in the 40 days of postpartum, like when women are like super open, like they are actually encouraged not to go outside when there is an eclipse because that energy can be too strong for them. And the reason why I know this is that the reason why I was gone is that I was attending at Casa Curativa, our local herbalism headquarters. I was attending a doula training. So do you guys raise your hand if you know what a doula is, if you've worked with a doula? So a doula is a companion to a woman giving birth. So a doula is someone who goes on the journey with a woman through pregnancy, birth, and postpartum to support that woman to have a really healthy and positive and beneficial experience and have a healthy body, healthy child, all these things. And so it was really an empowering training. And it took me, I talk about this more in depth on the High Vibe Tribe, but it took me on a journey that I was not expecting. I was not expecting it to be such a, Sarah, you're a death doula. Amazing. Awesome. Very cool. It was just learning about it was such a powerful initiation. So Sharon, my sister was a doula, but then she became a midwife. So the difference is a doula is more of like the emotional support, mental support, physical support. Like she's in there, acting like a confidant, a friend, an ally, supporting the woman as she moves through this portal when she can't do these things. So a doula is like the support, but not medically trained, not doing any of the medical things, but still very knowledgeable on how to support the woman. Whereas the midwife is medically trained and is actually in there kind of like doing the stuff. So yes, Sunny, it's cool because it takes my relationship and my understanding of my sister to the whole other level. And it's so powerful. And in fact, I had such a potent experience. Actually, High Vibe Tribers know. I'm almost even like, I don't even know where to start here on the main page. I just wanted to, I guess the main point that I'd like to express is that I feel like I'm moving through a big identity shift right now. Maybe you can feel it that I'm kind of pulling away from this page a little bit more. I'm being a lot more, protective of my energy. I'm being a lot more intentional about how and where I use and share my energy. And I'm much more aware of, not just letting anything or anyone into my field. I really credit Tulsi a lot with this. I mean, he's come in and been an incredibly protective force, really helping me see, thank you. This is his task. He takes the compost out and he does a great job. It's just compost is too far. Where is it? We'll show the trek to the compost. The full worm moon compost is over there. Anyways, we'll see him in the background. So I feel like I've had an initiation on my journey as a woman. I feel more empowered than ever to support myself and to support others as they move through powerful portals of transformation and shed old identities and step into new identities. Oh, wow. Sunny, you've been both a birth and death doula. I loved what someone in High Vibe Tribe said this morning about how either they are a death doula or that at that point, it's like the same energy. And it's like, you're learning how to be someone who's like kind of standing at the threshold between worlds. And like, how do you love and support and be like a pillar of strength for someone moving into that process of descent and death and shedding and rebirth in this like new form. So it is, it's been a really wonderful journey. And I really feel like everyone should learn about how do you support women? Because when we support women, we support children and we support families and we support whole communities. So that's actually the really scary thing about when power is taken away from women, or when women's rights are taken away, or women are kind of not valued in the way that they should be. It's that's impacting everybody. That's impacting the whole picture. So if you really want a society, a country, a culture to thrive, empower the women. Make sure the women are healthy, safe, nourished, because that trickles out to everyone around them. It trickles out to everyone and everything. So I feel like I'm really grateful that I gave myself also time to kind of step back from being offline while I was going through this training. And I had every plan and intention. Oh, cool, Emily, that's great. Congratulations. I had every plan and intention to still report, and I wanted to make videos, but honestly, like, I went into this process that was so raw, so vulnerable. High Vibe Tribe knows. And I was just like, I can't. And so, sometimes on this channel, I think more and more I'll be taking more space, and it's not because there's anything wrong. It's just because that's kind of what I need to take care of myself. And I really appreciate those who really value me in that way, that you want me to take care of myself, just like I want you to take care of yourself. And one of the things that I've come to understand, is that when I make these videos, it opens me up. It activates my nervous system. It changes my brain waves. Like it gets me into a state where that's not necessarily good for me to do all the time. So I'm in a process right now of revisiting or reconsidering, how do I want to show up online? How do I want to create value on this channel? How do I want to help people? While also really respecting my limits and what I have capacity for and what I can safely give, while also kind of tending my garden and making sure that I can give from a full cup. Hey Heather, my skincare, actually my little frequency machine, this really helps my skin a lot. I was running a hormone harmony program. I did an eye harmony program, and right now I'm doing a bacteria program. I'm doing the eye one because I am noticing my body changing. Okay, so I'm 39 years old. I'm turning 40 in November. I'm starting to notice the little hairs on my chin. I notice my eyesight's changing. What I used to be able to read up close, now I'm going like this. So it's definitely a time of big changes in my life, and I'm choosing to go with it, to flow with it, to roll with it. Oh, hey, Kendall. Hey, babe. Hi, love. So, Steffi, we will miss you. I'll still be here. I'll always be putting out free content. It's just like, what's the format going to be? In fact, what we'd really, really like to do, and what actually feels really good, is I want to get better at, and I've said this before, and I'm in the process of learning how to do this, because I've kind of been in a certain flow for a while. And when you have your habits, when you have your things baked in, sometimes it's really a process of really recreating yourself, recreating your identity, and then recreating the corresponding habits. So for example, previously I have been a woman who is, doing my best to always show up, always go live, always open up my life, always show and share things that are a lot of times pretty vulnerable. I've been that woman. I have been also eager to please others. I have wanted to be right and want to look good, And so I'm shifting now into a new identity as an initiated woman who is protecting her energy and protecting the sanctity of this home that we're creating here together. And if I'm going to be that woman, I can't always be going live. I can't always be exposing myself to negativity from people online and people's opinions, and which impacts my mental health. It impacts me. It impacts my nervous system. And so I'm just becoming more aware of those things. Like, as I step into this next kind of chapter and phase of my life, I'm more interested in protecting my energy than trying to please everybody. So it's a process. Oh, hi, Doug. Doug, I saw a comment that you had made that really warmed my heart, where you were, just thank you. I appreciate you, man. Yes, Wanda, I am super nesting. I am super nesting. I'm super just like doing that process of just like cutting out the things that are not important or not supportive, or like I'm no longer, like, I was thinking about this in the shower today, about like moving from people pleasing to protecting, right? So, what that means is, just being a little bit more, and I think this is good for everybody. Like, just really recognizing, how are you using your energy? Are you engaging in things that light up your nervous system and put you into a state of like anxiety or anger or worry or fear, right? Because that is changing your brain chemistry and it's affecting your body. It's affecting my body, right? Or are you being more protective of what you expose yourself to, because if I keep my nervous system relaxed, if I keep myself calm and stable and I don't look for things, I'm not trying to get into a fight. I'm not trying to be right. I'm really just trying to prioritize just solid, good, peaceful, stable, healthy, beneficial energy. I'm not trying to overpower anybody. I'm not trying to manipulate anything. I'm really prioritizing that self-care in a new level. So can you recognize places in your life where you might be engaging maybe in I know there are a lot of conversations and things happening right now that are very, very intense, and there are a lot of really polarized opinions, and there's a lot of fighting energy, there's a lot of separation, there's a lot of people trying to convince each other, and if you find yourself in those conversations, if you find yourself in those relationships, in those places and spaces, I'm just gonna be that little voice encouraging you to ask yourself, is this really good for me? Is exposing myself to this person, this relationship, this chat, this group, this comment, this television channel, this news media outlet, is this good for me right now? Can you notice what happens in your body when you expose yourself to certain things? And it's okay, if I'm what's guiding me? Am I going out there trying to control others and get them to think what I think and believe what I believe and make them, become I can't the word, am I trying to make people the same as me? Am I not respecting people's differences? Am I going out there and getting right? So it's really a process of kind of waking up and seeing what's really going on. And it doesn't mean we don't stand up for things. It doesn't mean we don't speak up against injustice. It doesn't mean we don't feel things. It just means that, at least for me in my experience, I'm learning to be more discerning about how I use my energy, because my energy is so precious, and I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to help, but I can't make a difference and I can't help if I'm dysregulated, malnourished, not sleeping well, right? If I'm not taking care of myself in the most basic way, if I'm spending my energy trying to please other people or impress other people or earn love, I'm going to empty my cup. So what feels most important to you? And if you can break it down, where are your values right now? Oh, honey, Emily's love adventures. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah. And what you've said, I know may be a truth. Emily, you speak to, first of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I think this is a really important concept for anyone going through a change right now, is just understanding, sometimes we have to go through a fundamental shift in our identity. And that can be painful and difficult so long as we are really holding on to and attached to our old identity, old identity as a wife, as a community member of a specific community, as a, holding a certain job title or rank, right? And these things that can feel like they're part of our identity and define us. And it's okay. Well, what happens when that thing leaves? When that's no longer part of your reality? Can you flow with that and create a new version of yourself? Robin, your cup is so empty. So babe, this is a really important moment because you see it, you know it. So what can you do to fill your cup up? Now, a lot of times we say, well, I don't have time. I can't do it. And here's what's interesting is that I'm sure you've heard of this count where someone is given a diagnosis. Say, for example, they're given, they have cancer and they're given a diagnosis that they only have, say, 2 months to live. And then they recognize, they kind of wake up and be like, oh my God, if I only have 2 months to live, well, I'm going to stop doing all this stuff and I'm going to start doing this stuff that I really care about. And a lot of times in the stories that I've heard is they end up actually living longer. And I think a lot of times energetically you've turned towards what you care about and we're stopping to do the stuff that's not important. We have a new eyes to see that, wait, all this stuff that I was investing my energy in, this is no longer important once I recognize that I don't have that much time left. So, no, Mary Beth, I got lots of birds around here. So an invitation to you. How are you using your energy? How are you using your time? Are you making choices that you're going to feel good about when you get to the end of the line and look back on your life and think about the choices you made and the chances you had? Did you take them? Do you regret not taking a chance when you could have? So I know for me, I'm going through a big change right now. And I'm really excited about the future. I'm really excited about what's ahead. I'm really grateful for this training that I just went through. I feel like every single person in the world should be initiated into understanding what happens when a woman is pregnant and giving birth, and how do we support her? How do we love on her? How do we be an ally, a sacred ally for her as she steps through that portal and essentially dies? She dies to who she was and is reborn. Like the child is born and also she is reborn as a mother. So that was really powerful. And then, so Tulsi and I, we just launched our first collaboration. We launched a coffee brand, Tulsi Rose. In fact, I'm going to pull it up here. I'm sitting here at my desk here. I've been working, and this is like one of the last things on my list to do is to do the video update. So let me just pull this up. So apologies. The last video we made, we were sharing the coffee, and then I was in my doula training, and I just could not show up online. High Vibe Tribe News. And the irony was that I kind of felt, it's like, we just launched the coffee thing, and then I went offline. So I wanted to give you guys also an update on where we're at with the coffee. So I have been loving this project in all the ways that we're getting creative and just, having an experience of working together and creating together and just feeling so inspired by our collaboration. In fact, let me show you this really cool logo. Oh wait, this is let's get the non-bleed one. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I love this image. We worked on this together. So, so he's Tulsi, he's the anchor. I'm the rose, and there's Tammy, who's the butterfly. And I love this image, and I kind of want to just get it printed because it's so beautiful. And it was so fun to get back into Photoshop and just get creative. So we've been filling it with lots of goodies and value, and I have a couple things left to do to make it ready. So we're still in the pre-sale. And in fact, if you want to be a part of this, I'm going to show the link right now. I'll also drop it in the comments. This is really special because this is also, hold for link. Okay, this is really special because this is kind of a big landmark for me and Tulsi. This is our first thing. This is the beginning of our relationship, today on our 5-month anniversary. It's kind of like a collector's item, really sweet little time, like treasure to also mark this like really special time in our lives. Cool thing about when you order the coffee. So, when you order the coffee, it comes with some extra goodies. In fact, I had this idea that I wanted to turn it into like a Cracker Jack box. Where you remember Cracker Jacks when you're a kid, you open it up and like not only do you get the caramel corn, which is great, it's fine, but even better is you get the little surprise in it. So I have a few things in store to include in there. And one of them is a really sweet photo of me and Tulsi. And it was actually before he shaved his beard. So it's kind of like a really nice kind of snapshot memento of the beginning of our relationship. I actually want to go through and pick out a few more photos because I'm thinking of doing a couple different options. At first I was like, oh no, get all the coffee bags, we'll have the same photo. But I was like, no, let's get a couple ones. So that's one thing that's left to do. I have to go through the photos. I'm doing my video update. Yes, this is good. Yes, cross that off my. Don't you love it when you just go through and you just go, oh. And then sometimes, if an item's not on my list, but I do it, raise your hand if you do this. Like I did an extra item that's not on the list, and then I just add it and then check it off. It's like, it makes me feel so good. So This is not just coffee. It's more than coffee. Actually, I just also finished the Coffee Crossroads ritual. So the coffee comes with a letter with instructions of how do you use this coffee as a tool to actually move you forward towards a new vision for your life. So that's what this is about. It's not, I want you guys to really understand, this is not just coffee. This is a collector's item. It's a timepiece of this like a timestamp sort of thing of this like really important moment of me and Tulsi's relationship. It is also coffee, but it's also including some activities, prompts for you to really connect with a future vision and tap and tune into that frequency. The picture of us goes on the fridge and this actually came about because I love my friends so much, like Tammy and like Peace Mala. And Peace was supposed to come on the last retreat, but she couldn't make it because she had an accident, which she's beautifully recovering from, but it's been a long journey. And so she couldn't come on the retreat, but Marlena brought a picture of her. And that picture of her is now in my refrigerator. And I love it so much because I love this woman so much. And it was like, yeah, why don't we do that? So I know, so the people who are purchasing this coffee are people who love me, who love us, who love what we are standing for and representing. So the hope is that you will also enjoy, having a picture of us. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. On Monday, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I scheduled this like weeks ago. But I'm going to take a little personal retreat to kind of just process and integrate all of the things that are going on, starting on Monday. And then I am going, Tulsi and I are going to go visit his family in Canada, in Montreal for 10 days. Yes, Jennifer, the source of the coffee that we're offering. Yeah. So this is actually our favorite coffee. Well, Tulsi drinks a lot of coffee. Oh, thanks, Kendall. Thanks, babe. Appreciate that. So this coffee is the coffee that we drink every day. I drink a little bit. I have my small cup. Maybe you saw me drink my small cup and get highly caffeinated. But this is our favorite coffee. It's grown organically, but they don't have the certification stamp thing to be able to say that. So it is of a premium quality. And I know that's true because this man is the most sensitive man in the world. If he eats anything that's in any way impure or processed or chemical, anything with chemicals, anything that's like not, anything that is in any way negative, his body reacts, which is difficult for eating out, but also a really cool indicator of when something is good and when something's not. So this coffee is the highest quality because it does not activate this sensitive man's allergy to anything impure, which is great. Do I still drink cacao? Yes. Hell yes. In fact, I drink cacao all the time. I love cacao. Sometimes I mix, when I really want to give myself superpowers, I mix the cacao and the coffee together. It's called Cacafe, and it's great. Jane, I actually, thank you. I need to put that on my list. I'm gonna ask a sister to stay here at the house while we're gone, and she'll take care of the dogs. Yes, man. Thank you very much. Lynn, you have that same type of sensitivity. Yeah, it's kind of a burden, but it's also a gift if you can recognize that it's helping you to purify your body. It's helping you to recognize very clearly when something's not good for you, which can be really annoying if you just want to live a normal life. But what if a normal life is full of a lot of toxicity and that's just considered normal, right? So we make a really extra effort here. We eat in. We very rarely eat out. We do the best we can to eat in, make really good food, take really good care of ourselves. I feel really blessed to be in a union that is just nourishing me so well with really, really good quality foods. So cacao. Yeah, Stacey, in the future. So this coffee one is also, it's really cute, and I really give so much thanks to those of you who have already purchased with this pre-sale and are a part of this. This is our first one to see, how does it, do we work together well? Like, can we do these things? Can we, does it work? Does it flow? And I really approach this, I don't think coffee is our end all. We we wanted to try something out. It was actually Tammy's idea. Tammy had a great idea. You know, we're here in Guatemala. What can we offer that people like, that people want, that people consume? And it's like coffee. It's like, yeah, it's a great idea, but how can we make it more than just coffee? That's my interest. So coffee's not the end all. I don't know if we'll do coffee again. We might do cacao in the future. We might do like a cooking spice blend. He makes a solid spice blend, and so do I, of course. We might do all sorts of things. I have an Ayurvedic tea blend that I really, really like that we could that we can make. I was talking to my mom. I had a great conversation with my mom today. All of this healing work that I'm doing, especially the courses I'm taking at Casa Curativa, like learning about women, is giving me so much more compassion and understanding of my own mother. So my relationship with my mother is going so beautifully. We had a great conversation today, and I told her about that our plans to go visit his family in Montreal, and she brought up, do you know what's happening with Canada? I was like, oh. I hear some things, but I'm not tuned in. I don't watch the news. I just, I hear what, conversations around me. Thankfully, I'm not inundated with that information, but I hear enough to have an energetic read on the situation. So that's actually one of the things I have to do is I want to check, can Americans still travel to Canada right now? Like, is that a thing? So actually, maybe we should just search this. Can Americans travel to, not Cuba, Canada? A weird world. We are, yes, you just can generally travel, you can carry proper identification. Yes, but what about like right now? Yeah. It seems good health. You must be in good health. Okay, whatever. Well, we'll see. So, Omayen. Hi, Omayen. I am going to the moon. I'm going to the stars. I'm going by trains, planes, and cars. Oh, baby, can't you see what it is to be free? I think to be free, it's not just having time to go someplace, but also not being held back by fear or anxiety. I do get fears and anxieties, but I'm learning how to work with them in a much better way because if I've come this far, oh, thanks, Katie. That's so sweet. One thing I like to say is like, God didn't carry me this far to drop me now, Like if you look back at your life, like look at all the things that you made it through, that you overcame, all the ways that you got through the uncertain or scary situations. And if Spirit helped you then, like why wouldn't Spirit help you now? Why would we doubt that same divine support? Why would we doubt it? What stops us from trusting and relying upon God? When that's like yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. So okay. So I have officially, this is my re-entry, back from taking time off for this really powerful initiation that I've just been through. I want to give a shout out and a big thanks to High Vibe Tribe. And just to kind of share, I'm really seeing High Vibe Tribe, which is my private subscription group. I'm seeing that more as like a space where I feel safer to share more personal things, more vulnerable things, more things that I share, not just with everybody. So I'm learning right now the importance of kind of limiting myself a little bit more on this main page. We're probably going to be, I'd like to get to a place where I'm phasing out live videos here on this page and doing more like pre-recorded content where we want to edit some things. We want to make some, shorter form reels. And then I'm going to be saving the live videos for High Vibe Tribe and just honestly just giving it's a different space. There's more value in High Vibe Tribe, and that's because it is a subscription. And if people are paying a subscription, they deserve to receive more value. So yeah, and Mary, if you're in the High Vibe Tribe, give some love, give some love. I love you guys so much. And if you're in, we've got such a special family and community. I wanted just to speak. I saw the comment. Rebecca, you said, do you know anything about the volcanic eruption? Yeah, so this is cool. This is really cool, the volcanic eruption. So you may or may not know that where we live here in Lake Atitlan, it's this huge lake surrounded by these volcanoes. The nearest volcano, Fuego, it's like a 3-hour drive, but when it erupts, we can see it from a distance, and it erupted a few days ago, and it cast, it wasn't lava, it wasn't like that, but it cast a volcanic ash into the air, and so we had a layer of black dust all over everything. And in fact, I was sharing this in High Vibe Tribe yesterday. Meow? What? How much time? Are you talking to me? I think he's on the phone. Okay. There was a layer of black volcanic dust all over everything. In fact, fun fact, this is what makes the Guatemalan soil also so fertile for the coffee and for all of the other things that we grow. You know, we're growing year round. So that was actually great because our garden, our everything had, all the plants had this dusting of volcanic ash, and it was actually great. This is highly mineral rich, and even the days that it happened, like it was like we got more energy. It was like, it was like right when I finished my doula training, and it all of the power, this new power was flowing in me, and the volcanic ash. And I even yesterday made a highly mineralized volcanic tea where I took nettle from my garden. I took comfrey. These are both highly mineralized, very rich, nutrifying plants. And I didn't shake them, like they had the black dust on them, and I made a tea. So I made volcanic tea, and it was great. It felt very energizing and very rich, and it was very special. So we know the volcanoes go off. It energetically, we feel it, physically it's not a threat, but it definitely impacts us in ways that we may or may not be able to fully recognize and understand, but definitely feel. So it does feel like a lot of stuff is moving. A lot of stuff is changing right now. I'm choosing to be empowered by the changes. I'm choosing to make different choices about how I use my energy right now, so I can really make sure that I grow in like a really, really beautiful new direction. So there's my check-in. That is, oh, hi, Annie. I love you. I love you so much. So that is, actually, let me see. While we're on the High Vibe Tribe, let me just look up the calendar. See what is the next Zoom call. It's coming up. So if you join one of the cool parts is every month in the High Vibe Tribe, we have a Zoom call where we get together. We get face-to-face. We've been having 3-hour Zoom calls. They're not always 3 hours, thankfully, but we've been just taking that much time because we're talking, we're sharing. It's almost like oh, hello, Kim. Hi, love. It's kind of like a group therapy session in a way. So the next one is coming up. Oh, we have the guided meditation coming up on the 25th. Where is it? My calendar's jumping all over the place. What is this? Oh no, it's somewhere. We've got our soul session reading on Saturday. Oh yeah, Sunday. If you were to sign up, if you were to join High Vibe Tribe, we have our community Zoom call this Sunday morning. So we have a live video on Saturday. We have a group shared Zoom call if you want to get face-to-face and talk and chat and ask questions and get feedback on your situation. If you've ever wished you could talk to me face-to-face, we're doing that on Saturday. And then on the 25th, we have our guided meditation. So that's exciting. And then the next day, we fly to Canada. Are you staying up for the lunar eclipse, Michelle? Michelle, I don't think we were going to celebrate and note the full moon because it's our anniversary, but we weren't planning on, I don't think we were really factoring in the lunar eclipse. Yeah, Michelle, Sunday, I have it here on my calendar. 9:33 a.m. here in Guatemala would be 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I have it on Sunday. So if you guys are confused about that, then I will make sure, I'm going to message Amanda and just make sure that that's posted in the group. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I just wanted to, just let you know that I'm back and I love you guys. And yeah, things are changing. I'll always maintain some presence here on the page because it's important and this is the foundation. But I am going to just know that I am going to be reserving more of my personal stuff. And of course I want to talk about, but honestly, like I shouldn't be talking about my personal stuff with just anybody on the internet, More of that's going to be reserved for the High Vibe Tribe. So if you want to be a part of that journey, you're welcome to join. If that's not available or accessible for you, just know that we'll still be making lots of free content here on the page. And, I think the most important thing is that, at this time of so many changes and so many changes, the most important thing is that we hold the light. We hold the good energy. We hold the vision of unity and love and healing and peace and understanding and togetherness, and that we do our best to embody it within ourselves, within our lives. And then shine the light from there, So just notice if you're getting into any like dark places, any places of fighting or aggression or trying to control people, places, and things. People trying to control things you can't control. It's not a good use of your energy, right? So just recognize how do you want to use your energy during these important times when a lot of people are boiling? How can you maintain your equanimity? How can you be that peacemaker walking across the battlefield? How do you hold that light? And is there other places you have to pull back in order to protect yourself? Or maybe there are new communities that you want to explore and be a part of. Are there communities and people and places and groups that maybe you need to unsubscribe from or disengage from or revoke your presence from, right? Like you don't owe anyone anything unless you have an agreement where you owe them something and there's reciprocity, like High Vibe Tribe, like there's reciprocity there, So of course I feel like I want to give them more because they're giving me more. It's just basic. So, yeah, exactly. So let's hold the light, hold the prayers, tend yourself, tend your energy, recognize when you're taking on other people's energy that's not yours, clean your energy, learn about cleaning your energy, right? These are things that I'm doing now. And it feels very important to set me up for what's next. So yeah, I'm excited about Montreal. I actually really like Montreal. And when we were in our first opening conversations in this relationship, when he was asking me about, how I felt about Montreal and everything, I was like, that sounds great. In fact, I've always had kind of a ringing in my heart around Montreal. So I'm excited to go check it out. And my family, some of my ancestors come from Quebec. So I'm also kind of going back to my one part of my ancestral homelands, which is cool. So, okay, my eclipse starts at 9 p.m. Thanks, Melissa. We'll be sure to be inside. That's what I've heard is like even the eclipse energies can be really intense. Maybe that's for babies. I don't know if that's for adults too. I don't know. All right, the man's making dinner. I'm going to get going. I love you guys so much. I just love you guys so much. Get some bagels. Okay, Kendall, that's some sage advice. So just last thing about the coffee, if you do want to jump in and grab the coffee, just know that we're still in pre-sale. So just today, I finally ordered the stickers, the labels, we've got the bags, we've got the other goodies. I still have to pick out the photos, and I think I'm going to do a video showing you guys some of the Lightroom stuff, because it's so nice to be back. My laptop was really kind of sputtering out, and then Tulsi stepped in, and he has a really nice laptop he has a really nice laptop that can accommodate his music making, photo editing, video editing, and it's like perfect because my laptop that I've had for years is like on its way out, and then he steps in. And so I've just been getting back into Photoshop and Lightroom, and it's just like, I used to be a professional photographer, and I literally spent hours every single day on the computer. I was always on the computer. I'm glad I'm not living that life anymore. And I'm also really happy to be able to jump back into Photoshop and just like play, create, have fun. And so that feels really good. So the coffee is a pre-sale. If you order it, it's not shipping yet. I think it might be because I thought I was going to order the rest of the stuff during the doula training, but then I went into a portal that I had to be fully available for. So I wasn't able to do it. So I did it today. The stuff is coming. If you ordered the coffee, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. And I'm really excited for you to get this love package that is really designed and intended to help you move forward in your life. It's a brew for new beginnings. It's a brew for new beginnings. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, we're coming to Canada, and yes, he speaks French. Actually, his first language is French. And I'm curious if there are people who would be interested in showing up and coming out for a Montreal meet and greet where you can come and meet me and Tulsi, and maybe we can hang out at a coffee shop or something. So I'm looking for people who are interested, and also like any ideas of like locations we can meet. I like that. Be the light of someone's darkness. Yeah, Annie. Exactly. All right, guys, I'm gonna head inside, go have dinner with the man, celebrating our 5-month anniversary and this beautiful new version of life that I'm living. It just feels beautiful. So, yes, the changes are here. How are we gonna ride the waves? How are we gonna use this energy? It's up to you. I know for me, I choose to rise and be empowered by everything that's happening now. I choose to let my strength shine, become more resourceful than ever before, trust myself, believe in myself, look for the opportunities, find the opportunities, take the action, push myself beyond my comfort zone, and just grow in the way that spirit is guiding me right now. So yeah. Yes, okay, Vanessa, cool. That's a strong response. Like an hour and a half away. So question, like, would you guys there be willing to drive to Montreal? Raise your hand if you're willing to make a trip to Montreal to hang out for an afternoon, probably like in a coffee shop or like a park or something. Maybe not the park because it's cold. I am not ready for the cold. Oh, God. What to do? All right, guys, I love you so much. Okay, go check out the coffee thing. Love it. Appreciate if you want to be a part of this. Here, I have to refresh the link because I can copy and then I go to paste. It's not there, so I have to keep the link. So the coffee's there. High Vibe Tribe's there if you want to be a part of it. It's beautiful. It's energizing. It's a good energy. Everything that we're doing is here designed to activate and empower you. So if you want some of that, come on over. Come on over, sit down, have a cup of coffee, make yourself comfortable. Let's hang out, let's chat, let's talk about your future. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I have a cool thing. Because I'm always trying to like, how can I add more value? How can I make this more fun? How can I get people more engaged and involved? And it's like, okay, so during this pre-sale time, before we ship out the coffee in this window of time, which is probably like another week, a weekish, I'm including a golden ticket inside one of the coffee bags. So all of the coffee bags are going to have goodies. You're going to have coffee, but you're also going to have some photos. You're going to have some surprises. You're going to have the letter, the instructions, the ritual, how to use it, what to do with it. You have the whole package. And then one of those bags of coffee is going to contain the golden ticket. And the golden ticket is a ticket to not a Zoom call, but like a coffee date with me. It's a coffee date with Erica, where we're going to get on the phone. We're going to do a video call just like this. We're going to have a cup of coffee and we're going to talk about, what does your new chapter look like? How do you want to move forward in your life? What do you want to change? What does your ideal future look like and feel like? We're going to talk about it. We're going to go into it. I'm going to ask you lots of questions. I'm going to be like your coach. I'm going to coach you. And then you're going to leave that conversation feeling, okay, like more clear, more empowered. Just kind of like, you watch these videos and people always tell me my videos help them. Now imagine what it would be like to get on a conversation where it's private. It's just you and me, just going into it, just open it up and seeing how we can help you. So just know that there'll be one winner of the golden ticket for the pre-sale. So yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so much. And yeah, there's more to come. The story continues, the journey continues, the adventure continues. And thank you for being with me all these years. For those of you who have been with me all these years. And if you're a newer viewer on the channel, just know that, yeah, it's a really cool time. A lot of changes are happening and a lot of growth is happening. And it's just going to get better from here. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much. Big shout out to High Vibe Tribers. I love you guys so much. And I love all of you guys so much. Yeah, it's like the Willy Wonka with the golden ticket. Yeah, Kim. I'm like, how can I make this fun? So it's like a Cracker Jack box to give you joy to open it. There's the potential of winning the golden ticket. It's so much more than just coffee. So if you just want coffee, just go get some cheap coffee. But if you want an experience, if you like things that are premium, if you like really high quality, if you like personal growth, if you want to weave personal growth into everything you do, this could be for you. All right, guys. Link didn't work. Go to my website, erikaderrickson.com. There's a button, coffee shop. It's right there. And I checked the link. I double checked the link. I know it should work. So erikaderrickson.com. Here, I'll put a space there. Boop. Got coffee. So try that one. Yeah, the magic is super happening right now, Vanessa. So are you tuned into the magic or are you tuned into the mayhem? Where's your energy right now? How are you using your energy? How are you protecting your energy? What are you consuming? Are the things that you're consuming and exposing you to actually, are they good for you? Can you feel it? Or are they taking you back a few notches? So let's recognize what is helping us and what is not. And let's be mature and make better choices so that we can position ourselves to feel good, to be rested, to feel nourished, to feel regulated. Because when you are well, everything's well. You can handle it. And when you are not well, nothing's well, right? So let's get well. Let's do the work to get well. Okay. Yes, we can ship to Australia. It's a little bit higher shipping fee, but you just put in your country and you'll see what it's going to be. Okay, yeah, so much growth. Oh my gosh, Mary Beth, so much growth. And we're only just getting started. Like, I feel like I feel like my life is starting now. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes, okay? Love you guys. Have a beautiful night. And I'll see you soon. When is the next High Vibe Tribe, darling? So, Roxanne, the High Vibe Tribe is just, yeah, maybe I should just say this also. We'll close with this. And, if you know, you can hop off, whatever. High Vibe Tribe is my private subscription group. It is hosted here on Facebook. There's a group. Now, if you go and you find that Facebook group and you request to join, you're not going to be let in. That's because you have to go through certain steps that you can learn about on my website. So I'm going to share the link now. Show the link, and we'll hide the coffee link. Oops. No, show. Oops, sorry. So we can only show one link at a time. So High Vibe Tribe, private subscription group. It's a Facebook group. In order to access it, you have to go through a certain process. You got to sign up through my website. You have to answer some questions. One of the things that makes High Vibe Tribe a safer, closed community is we vet everyone. You have to go through a process to make sure you're a real person, make sure that you have successfully gotten on the email list, because we're going to email you when there are reminders for the meditation class or the community Zoom call where we can get on a Zoom call together. Got to make sure you're on the email list, and got to make sure that your subscription payment is set up. So if you try to join the group without doing those 3 steps, you're not going to get in. But when you do those 3 steps, you can get into High Vibe Tribe. So we have our Zoom call coming up this Sunday. We have our meditation class next week. We have our weekly Saturday soul session coming up on Saturday. So this is a good weekend. So just know that if you were to sign up tonight or tomorrow, there's a good chance you can get in time for the Zoom call. Now, my assistant, Amanda, she's my co-pilot, my right-hand woman. She's the one who handles the High Vibe Tribe application. So just know that there is like a time. It's not like an instant thing, because we're cultivating a safe space, and that It takes some discernment. So thank you, Robin. Me too. I am really happy for us also. It just feels it feels good to finally know what it feels like to feel really good. All right, it's dinner time. I love you guys. Happy full moon. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Just a reminder, take care of yourselves out there. Be mindful of how you use your energy, what you let into your field. And if you let something that's negative or difficult, make sure you're cleaning yourself and cleaning your energy after. And there are a lot of different ways to do that. So, okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this adventure. Thank you for being a part of this learning, this growth, this emergence, this new chapter. All right. Oh, Ollie, that's such a good idea. Yeah, mushroom coffee would be great. Yeah, again, Ollie, this is like it's like an experiment. Like, we want to see what happens. Does it work? Does it feel good? Can we create a good flow in a system? Like I said, coffee's not the end all. I'd like to be able to try new things in the future, but we're learning a lot, and that's what's important. Here we go. Oh, what do you know about mushroom coffee? Ollie, I know that it's good. The sun is set. The path is illuminated, and the way forward is being shown. All that's left is up to you to say yes. All right. What are you saying yes to in your life right now? What do you want to be saying yes to? Thank you. I love you.